And you know that a couple weeks or days after Charlie Kirk was killed, that the DOJ removed a really important study from its website that said 85% of political deaths have been from right-wing extremists. And so when the president and his administration take up data that's been studied since 1990, actually, they noted that 227 events that took more than 520 lives were right-wing events, and 42 that took 78 lives.
The big asterisk that doesn't include 9/11, which
would be what? That would be considered.
Which would be Muslim terror. It wouldn't be right.
But that's what I mean. So why would we include that? I understand that.
So if we just count,
no,
this is why this exercise is silly overall, in my view.
But you have to acknowledge. Wait, let me finish, because there's another layer to this that she's speaking to, calling like the police and ICE and whoever she's referring to as Proud Boys. Obviously, we don't have information about that or facts to prove that. Abby Phillips rightfully asked, what is the data? She said before she started, what's the data? But when you make a broad claim, people will pull it without taking that first part and saying, look, I don't have any deep research into this. Maybe you should pause on saying it. But I will say that when you look at people that are rising within the MAGA coalition, like Nick Fuentes, and people say, I separate certain ideas from this extremely racist man, and he's somebody who's been held up as sort of the future or part of the leader or part of the party. Well, you have to consider that there are racist people that are being compelled to listen to this guy. And then when you see the deaths at like supermarkets or mass shootings when they're churches in Charleston, when they're killing people of color specifically because they have white supremacist ideals, well, you can understand how this is all correlated. And if the right wing is embracing somebody like Nick Fuentes and then people are killing people because of white supremacy ideals, well, what party do you connect that to? And so that's our broader point.
I mean, he advocates racism. He doesn't advocate violence, and I don't think anyone has cited him as an influence